Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. This is the coolest thing ever. This is so cool. Je suis Lou knows I exist. So just today I was looking through like different analytics and things on YouTube, and Je suis Lou mentioned me in the description box of one of her videos. She tagged me in a video. Of course I'm gonna recreate it. I got ready right this second and I just like finished blow drying my hair, styled it a little bit, and here I am. There were like so many other big creators that she had tagged, Cassie Thorpe being one of them, and then she tagged little old me. I was on cloud nine, so I was like, you know what? There's no time like the present, so I'm just gonna do it right away. So here I am, ready to do the tag video that Je suis Lou tagged me in. Life is good, my friends. This is a good day. So to give you a little bit more context, I'm trying to find it now. It is the tag video, 5 handbags I've replaced in my collection. So basically, Je suis Lou is all about designer handbags. She loves like high jewelry. She has done quite a few videos now on like different Cartier and Van Cleef pieces that she has. And I love her. She was one of the reasons why I first got started on YouTube. I love that she's so chill about everything. She doesn't have any sort of air about her, but she has very good taste. And my phone dies, of course. But I figured we would get started off. You guys know that I have shelves behind me on the wall that you're sitting on right now that I always have like different little decorative pieces on. So I figured first things first, I'd like to get all of my handbags that I want to like go through and talk about and sort of curate the shelves a little bit. So that's job number one, and we will get right into it. Okay, so now that that's done and the background is looking all cute, the first one that I'm gonna start out with is my Fendi Micro Peekaboo. So this bag I actually got and I unboxed on my channel, I think about a year ago. So I'll have that linked in the description bar below if you haven't seen it yet. But I love this, and honestly, this is a great bag to get during the pandemic because when I was going out, it was obviously for a specific purpose because I wasn't just shopping and running around like I would have otherwise been. But what's great about that is that I only needed to take a couple things. So just throwing like a credit card or something in this one was great. It's literally almost all it fits. As Lou would say, this is like my chicken nugget bag. It fits basically a chicken nugget and that's about it.
I never thought that I would like extra mini chicken nugget bag so much like I do this one.
I think that if I were going to replace this one with another Fendi, it would probably be the Fendi Graffiti Bag. So that one, if you're not familiar with Fendi's new release, is the one that's sort of like arc shaped. It's very similar in shape to like the Prada Clio, which is super big right now, but I think that this bag is so cute. It is understated, but it still has like a lot of uniqueness and appeal to it, which I really love. So obviously Fendi's written along the bottom of it, which one acts like feet, but two is also like a little bit less noticeable, which I think is kind of nice because I've honestly got asked about this one. Like people said, oh, I think your bag is so cute, it's so small, where is it from? And I guess if you're not like a handbag person, it does say Fendi on it, but if you can see it there, like it's super, super small, just on this front little toggle. But if you don't know Fendi Peekaboos, then you probably wouldn't know this bag. And I think that if I got the Fendi Graffiti, I hope I'm saying that right, I would probably end up loving it the same. Of course, I would get it in white with the gold Fendi writing on the bottom. I think it'd be super cute, so that's the one I'd go for. The next one is going to be this Furla Margherita. I also have an unboxing of this on my channel, so if you want to check that out, you can. I'll again have it linked in the description bar below. So if I'm going to be choosing another one from Furla or Furla, just in case you don't speak Italian, which I happen to, I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but si parlo italiano, anche se non l'avete saputo, però let's get back to this. So This is the Furla Margherita. I got it last year. It has like this ostrich texture on it, which I absolutely love. And basically, it was between this one and one other one when I was gonna be buying one. This one ended up being on sale, which of course for me just sort of pushed it over the edge. But the Furla 1927, which I'll have pictures of inserted here, is beautiful. I love the style of it. Obviously, it's like very reminiscent of a Kelly, which sometimes I think is a good thing. Other times I don't love so much. Like when a company does an exact bag dupe, I don't love that, but in this case, especially with like the more rounded edges, giving it a little bit of like an Art Deco kind of vibe, I love. And what I would actually do this in, instead of doing cream or white, which is shocking, I would do it in the green or the gray. They're kind of similar. The green is obviously more saturated in green, but the gray has a little bit of a green undertone. But honestly, Furla is such a great brand, and I think that if I ever have a chance to go back to Italy and see like where it's made exactly, I would love to do that. I think it would be so much fun, but I would love to invest in more of their bags because their quality is insane. The price point is really, really good. Of course, you're still paying like a premium because it's like mid-tier luxury. So you're gonna be paying anywhere from like 3 to 7-ish, like somewhere in there is kind of my guess, but I think it's really worth it if you're looking for a brand that, again, is a little bit more like accessible price point wise, but you still want really good quality. Furla is it. So that would be the one that I would replace this with, which again, I kind of just want to get as well as this one. Okay, the next bag that I'm gonna choose to replace is this one, and it's the Valentino Rockstead shoulder bag. And the one that I would replace this with from Valentino is actually one that I knew right away. At the end of the day, I wouldn't replace this because it was a gift from my husband years and years ago. This was my very first designer bag, and I love it for that reason. However, the one that I would replace it with is from the Rockstead collection, and it's the knit one. I think it's absolutely stunning. I actually went to go and see it, I think it was last year, because it was during the summer when I was obsessed with all things knit bag related, and I loved it. So I went to go see it, and the one that they had in store was actually already sold to somebody, and it was the last one like in North America, so there was no way that I was gonna be able to get it. But it does have the same sort of feel like this one, like the gold with the cream, and obviously like the Rocksteads, the Roman studs are significantly bigger. And I think when I just saw it on their website recently, like the studs themselves are a little bit textured. I could be wrong about that, but I also love that it has like the top handle that you can carry as well. So it has the shoulder strap chain, and it also has the top handle, which is also knitted, which I think is really nice, just carrying through the knitted material of it. So if there is one complaint that I have about this one, it would be that there isn't a top handle, because that's just my favorite way to wear bags. But sorry, Marco, love you, love this bag, but if I was gonna replace it, that would be the one that I would do it with. Next on the list is this one, and whether or not I've shown this on my channel, I actually don't know. It might have been in a summer handbags video that I did last year, maybe, don't quote me on that. But anyway, this one is from Coach, and Coach has had a real comeback lately. I'm pretty sure I got this one in 2018, it might have been 2019, regardless. I think that this is a great size. It's just not one that I really reach for as much. So as far as switching it out, it's actually something that I've considered doing, was selling this one and then getting something to replace it. Now, if I'm gonna be choosing from Coach, there are a few that I think are really cute. Actually, they're both the Coach Tabby. There's a padded version and there's a regular version, and I think that they're both really, really cute. They kind of give some 90s vibes, so those are definitely ones that I think are worth it. Honestly, Coach leather is really nice. I feel like this brand is still underrated. Yes, it's made a comeback, but I still feel like it's not really talked about as much as it should be, because it's very good quality. The price point is good. If you watch Sophie Shohet. She's a huge fan of Coach and I can totally understand why. They also have some exotics if that's what you're into. I saw a bag last year. It was a lizard, like super mini tote, and I thought it was so cute. I went into store to see if I could find it, and of course, being in Canada, exotics are very, very regulated, so there are only a certain number that you can get in Canada per year. Anyway, they didn't have it, but I think that if you're gonna go with anything else from Coach, even their canvas, like canvas is canvas is canvas, there's not a huge difference from one brand to the next. So if you're looking for like a canvas tote or something, I think Coach is great for that. But definitely the pillow tabby or the regular tabby shoulder bag with like the little C emblem on it is just a really great, easy to wear summer shoulder bag that I think I would get a lot of use out of, not just in spring and summer, but probably all year round too. So the last one that I would replace, so number 5 is going to be this Slavic Atelier knit handbag. And the reason why I wanted to do this one, not because I had another Slavic Atelier one in mind, but I wanted to sort of go with the same price point. So this one I did get last year and I did an unboxing of it. Look, like it just makes me so happy. I'm just smiling looking at it. I love this bag. If there's like one summer bag that just is the definition of me in a handbag, I think it's this one. I love it so much. I love that it's different, it's handmade. So I gave the whole story of this brand and this bag in particular in the video where I unboxed it, but basically there were these 2 girls that ended up finding women and training them in knitting and producing these high quality, one-of-a-kind items during COVID for women that had lost their jobs. And they just, like, the message was so heartwarming and the pieces are incredible. So it used to be called Slavic Atelier. They've now shortened it to Satelier with an apostrophe there. But what I ended up paying for this was, I think around like $380 or $400. Anyway, high 3s, low 4s, something like that. And the brand that I thought was comparable to this that I really wanted to give a shout out to because I've always loved them is Pollen. So I would replace this bag with a Pollen bag. It's very different from this one. It would be the Numero Set Mini in the green lizard. It's just a print of it. It's not actual lizard. They use calf skin. Their gold hardware is gold plated. The quality is stunning when it comes to Pollen. So that's what I would do instead. I'll have a picture of that on screen, of course, and I'll link to any of the purses that I mentioned in this one down below. Again, a huge thank you to Lou for tagging me. That was just like totally made my day. I loved it. Thank you for knowing that I exist. And I hope that one day I get to meet you. I think you're amazing. Anyway, enough being sappy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if there are any tag videos going around that you would like me to do my take on, and I'll see you very, very soon in my next one. Bye guys.